Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. Today I'm going to show you some genius ways you can use these Dollar Tree gift bags. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please give this a thumbs up. And now let's craft. As you can see, Dollar Tree carries so many different bags that you can use. I decided to just use this little pack, which it's a set of 2. Alright, so starting with my first project, I will be using this bag right here. Look how beautiful this is. I am also using this beaded heart, which I recently found at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to start by cutting the heart out, which I'm going to do very careful because I will try to use the entire bag to do several different projects. I will be using some Mod Podge to glue this to the back. So this decor sign already has a little hook on the back, so you really don't need to add one. But I decided to use this little piece of the back, which is the handle part. I felt like it was perfect to add to the decor piece, and honestly it looks so cute once this is glued on. But that is it. Look how beautiful this decor sign turned out. For my next project, I will be using one of the Dollar Tree little crates, which I painted black. And then I'm going to use the other bag. I will be using this bag to decorate my crate. And to do that, I did cut off a small rectangle. But I will not be covering the entire crate. I'm only covering the little design that it has on there. So I did leave all the sides showing. To decorate this some more, I will be wrapping some jute twine around it. I also made a bow using the same string. The bow, you can glue it either on the side or the center. The next thing I will be doing is cutting a small little piece of this Dollar Tree floral foam. Then I'm going to glue it inside the crate. I then cut the stems out of a Dollar Tree rose pick, and that is what I'm going to use to add inside the crate. But that is it. Look how cute this little rose planter turned out. For my next project, I will be using this Dollar Tree decor sign, which I am going to take apart because I will be covering those little kitties using the bag. Now I'm going to cut it to size, then I'm going to glue it using some Mod Podge. Once it was dried, I did glue this back on the frame. Now, one thing I forgot to do the first time, because I did have to glue this twice, is remove the little nails that this has. So make sure you remove them first before you even try to add the back on there. So now you can either add the little cat back on there, which honestly it's perfect for this Valentine if you are single and you have a cat, because it says I am not single, I have a cat. I don't have a cat, so I didn't add that back on there. Instead, I added a little heart that I painted red and added a bow. And to make it 3D, I use a Jenga block. But that is it. Look how beautiful this sign turned out. For my next project, I will be using this Dollar Tree heart. Now I'm going to start by just painting all the sides black. As you guys know, I do not like to waste anything, so I will be using whatever's left over of the bag, and that is the sides. As you can see, the design of the sides of the bag is different, but that is okay. I'm still going to use it. You can cut this to size first before you glue it, but I did it the other way around. I glued it first and then I cut it. I then use a scent sheet to blend out all the edges. To decorate this some more, I will be adding some jute twine around the heart. Then using the same string, I will be making a heart and add it to the side. Now you can honestly just leave it like this, but I had this love little sign that I had cut out from my Cricut, so I added to this corner. And that is it. Look how beautiful this turned out. Now you can leave it like that, but since I had already added one of the handle parts to one of the hearts, I decided to do the same thing to this one. My next project is more like a gift idea. So from Dollar Tree, I will be using this photo frame. So now I'm going to use this Happy Valentine's Day little image that the bag has. I'm going to first cut it, and then I'm going to just tear it around it so it looks like it's like this style. I have this little box which it has a lot of these Dollar Tree little wood signs. I will be using a heart to add it to the clip. And on this clip, I will be adding the little Happy Valentine sign image. Now for the next clip, I will be adding this picture, but to this picture, I will be adding a background, which is the side of this bag. The square I cut off, it wasn't perfect because I will be doing the same thing I did to the Happy Valentine's Day little sign. I'm going to just tear it all around it. But first, I'm going to glue my image. So now I'm going to add it to the little clip. And as you can see, I didn't add a heart to the clip. I wasn't sure where to add this wood love sign. I first thought of adding it to this corner, but I felt like if I added it here, it was gonna look too plain. So instead, I decided to add a third clip, which is going to be in the center, and then adding some string to the little love sign so I can hang it from there. But even though after I did this, I felt like it still looked too plain. So then I looked through my little box and found this red lips. So I added it to the corner, and even then I still feel like it needed something more. So I had these Dollar Tree wooden hearts, which I decided to just add it on the love, like underneath the love sign. And this completed this beautiful gift idea. For my next project, I will be using whatever's left over of the first bag I used on my first project. Now, for the jar, I'm recycling this spaghetti sauce jar that I had. Now, Dollar Tree does carry jars that you can use instead. So the first thing I did is I made sure that this bag was big enough to go all around the jar, and it actually was, but the handle part was in the way, so I did have to remove that. I then measured this and see if the heart was gonna fit on here, but it didn't. Well, it did if I moved the jar lower, but I didn't want to use it like that because then I had to use the happy, and I didn't want none of the happy Valentine's design to show. So instead I did cut around the happy Valentine's Day sign and left the paper like that. Now I'm going to set it to the side, and I'm going to cover my entire jar using some Mod Podge. Before I add the paper to the jar, I'm going to use the tearing method and just tear like the top part of the paper that is going to be the top part of the jar. I then did the same thing to the bottom. I honestly didn't even measure this. I just winged it. That's why the paper was bigger than the jar, but that was okay since I used the tearing method. I just tore the bottom part off. Once I was finished, I sealed this off by adding some more Mod Podge. Now, I let this dry for like 30 minutes to an hour. I forgot how much it was. And this is how it looks once that time had passed. I then went ahead and decorate this some more by adding some jute twine to the top with a bow. Once I was finished, I just added some roses to my jar, and that was it. Look how beautiful this turned out. I do want to mention that out of them 2 bags, I made 6 beautiful home decor. And that is it for today. I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comment section which one was your favorite, because I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.